I think I mentioned the fact that I lived in Rio de Janeiro. Well, I wanted to just go back and explain how that came about. In 1983, I took my first trip abroad to Italy. When I got back, my girlfriend Joanne said to me, "So, now that you've traveled out of the country, what do you say in February we go to Rio?" And I said, "Rio? Like Rio de Janeiro, like South America, Brazil, that Rio?" She's like, "Yeah, it'll be great," whatever. So I said, "Okay, well, let me think about it. Let me get some books. Let me read about it." So off I went to the bookstore because, we didn't have the internet back then. Got some books, started reading about Rio, and I was like, wow, okay. I mean, it's going to be summer there. It's going to be winter here. It's, blue skies, beach, palm trees. Yeah, let's go to Rio. Okay, booked the trip. Off we went to Rio. I think the thing that really caught me by surprise about Rio was that it was similar to New York. It had the congestion and the people, and it was a city. It was a major city with palm trees, beaches, and mountains. And I was surprised by that, and I loved that. That was one of the things that really drew me in about Rio. And I think that, I loved the ease. We could get around. We took city buses. We walked. We took taxis. So all of that was, I think, a bit of a surprise, and a great surprise, a nice surprise. And it was beautiful, and it was sunny, and it was summer, and there was Ipanema Beach. I just want to say that what drew me in about Ipanema Beach in particular. And Ipanema Beach, I have to say, if someone were to say to me, what is your favorite beach in the world, it would be Ipanema Beach. I always loved the music of Antonio Carlos Jobim, the bossa nova, girl from Ipanema. And I always loved his music. And when I got to Rio and we were at Ipanema Beach, I can't explain it to you, but if someone could capture the essence of a place in music, Tom Jobim, which is what the locals call him, managed to do that. Managed to capture all the sensualness and the sultriness that is Ipanema. And I just became passionate about it. I became passionate about the people, about the beauty of the place. I just was crazy about Rio. To the point that when I left Rio, I sobbed. And I kept going back. And then finally, on my trip in 1986 to Rio, I remember I said, "That's it. I can't take it anymore. I need to move. I need to live here." And I think that the reason that I felt like I could really live there, because I really felt to myself, I could live here. I even remember thinking that the language didn't sound foreign to me. I would be I was with Joanne at the shopping mall one day, and she said to me, "I don't know what they're saying." We were buying shoes or something, and she's like, "I don't know what they're saying. How much are they saying?" And I think they said something like 20 mil. And I was like, "Oh, 20,000. And she said, "How do you know that?" And I was like, "I don't know." But I realized, I didn't realize then, but as I spoke to my mother about it, it was because of my Italian upbringing and being raised around being raised with my grandparents, and my Italian grandparents in the house. It sounded like Italian. So I was associating the languages. So I think the language never felt foreign to me. The culture didn't feel that foreign to me. It was not that far removed from an Italian culture. So I felt very at home in Rio. And I think that that when I made the decision to move there, the fact that I felt comfortable, the fact that it was a city and I could live very much the way I lived in New York. Buses, although I took the subways in New York, buses, walking, taxis, same kind of lifestyle. And so in September of 1986, I moved to Rio de Janeiro. And there's a lot of stories and a lot of experiences to share with you. And what I would like to tell you just quickly is that if you have an idea, if you have something you want to do as crazy as moving to Rio de Janeiro or something you think equally so, go for it. Go for it. I'm living proof. It turned out okay. I met my husband there. Life is made up of small comings and goings, and for everything we take with us, there is something that we leave behind. Until the next time.